All right, this is called Keeping It Real with You Part 2, Minn Kota Ultrex install. You'll see it's much prettier today. There's no rain coming in. What happened? Why is this unit off here? Well, I'll tell you why. So we put the Ultrex unit on here, bolted it down, 6 bolts. Two things. One, I noticed that this guy right here that we took off to gain access to my bolts underneath here, one, it was hitting it. So it was going to require me to cut that. Negative. I'm not doing that. This is from the factory. Looks good. Two, the Ultrex, the motor on this thing, oh man, what a beast. As compared to a standard motor guide, well, the profile is crazy. It stuck out so far off this edge right here that when I put my ride cover on, it literally didn't form fill to this. So I dropped it off. What I'm going to go ahead and do, I've already reset my bolts back in here in vacuum. See these holes in here? These are for the old Minn Kota, or the old motor guide. I'm going to go ahead, seal those up. The other part, the reason why I took a hiatus on this, see this? This is my old Hook 5, which is just a cheap, up front, I'm not Bassmaster Classic over here. I just need chirp sonar, okay? I just need water temp, and I need depth. That's all I really care about. You know, if I was trying to FLW be the, you know, the king over here, maybe I would have some front scan, but I do have my little side scan back here. So the problem is this guy right here, I want to keep it clean. I don't want to mount this guy back on here. So I had to go in order. This is a converter. You'll notice that this got a little converter in. This guy comes pre-manufactured with the sonar built into it, but you have to order the Minn Kota converter kit. This plugs into it. This goes back into the Hook 5, keeps everything super clean. So what I'm about to do, go ahead and seal up these holes, mount this guy back on here, and it's gonna what it's gonna do is gonna give me my adjustment the way I want it, and then from there I'll just go ahead and hook my power back to it, hook up my Hook 5 sensor back in there, go ahead and drop all my wires back in the hole, and it'll be super clean. So that's what I'm doing. Well, you'll see through the power of editing that it's gotten a little darker. If any of you guys are like me with kids and dinner time, this is what happens. So here's what you'll see. This was the reason why this guy came back off. Now everything sits on the front of this unit, and you can see this cover. Before, it was hitting right here. So I didn't want to cut into that guy, right? This is a factory made mold. These are your two covers right here. This is for your wiring, for your 24 volts. And then, like I was discussing earlier, just to give you an idea, this is going to be dropped in, but there will be another unit power to go back on there, where I can put my actual low ranch unit back on here. I got to connect these back up. The model right here, this is what I was talking about earlier. This comes with it. So there's a little grommet that'll go in there, but super clean because, like I said earlier, it makes up end to end, end to end. This guy plugs up, and this will make directly into the back of there, like that. Boom. So no more nasty tie wraps down here. Super clean, using the factory sonar that comes on the bottom. So I'm gonna get playing around getting all this buttoned up, and it's pretty much it. There'll be one more part to this, and that'll be programming, and I'll probably do that on the lake Wednesday. Like I said, I got a tournament this weekend. and I really don't want to test things out the first time on a tournament. So I'm gonna go and set that up, and that'll be Minn Kota Ultrex Part 3. Do. All right, this is taking a little longer than expected, but going back to where I remounted this guy and what I explained earlier, you know, if anything's worth doing, it's worth doing right. So I'm not going to set the grommet over this guy yet. I got a tournament this weekend, and I'm going to come back next week and set my recessed foot plate. So when I do that, I'm going to probably have to come up with another solution. I'm not really sure if I'm going to actually come through the floor and into here, and I'm just going to put a cover over there. That was the old Minn Kota cover, so it won't be as pretty as I'd like it, but you can see everything's back together on the front. The tolerances for the for this guy are just about as tight as you can get them. I mean, you can take a look at that. It is right against the top. But that's perfect. You can see everything slides right back the way it was. It's locked in place. And in that video you see a second ago, I powered it up, hung it over the edge, turned it on. So I'm gonna do one more video, probably Wednesday or Thursday, where I take this guy down to the lake. And I've got to pair this up to the front end unit just so I can get my spot lock and have everything operate the way it's supposed to. And then from then, it's just catch fish. Like I was told when you buy a Minn Kota Ultrex that it automatically comes with 3 more fish in the boat. You know, that's what this guy's gonna give you. Beyond it, not tearing your back up, and the lock is, you know, the spot lock and the, you know, the little engagement pin to throw over, and those are all nice features, but you're gonna catch more fish, you know. All right, boys, hit the like button or subscribe. Yeah, I'm chilling on 5 subscribers. Let's bump it up. See ya. Peace.